Hi, my name is Nonima Tikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today, we heard something that was quite disturbing as South Africans who were watching the Ngabinde inquiry, which is currently dealing with former NDPP Batoy, Shamila Batoy's allegations against Advocate Chauke. Well, as they were busy there, we will talk about the other things, but what attracted me and others that were watching at that time, they spoke about the Senzo Meyiwa case and we were like, okay. One of the evidence leaders there, yes, evidence leaders mentions the name Makubo, and us, we know Warrant Makubo, Mashmishak Makubo from the Senzo Meyiwa case to be one of the investigators of the Senzo Meyiwa case. This is what happened there. Okay, guys, in South Africa, there are moments whereby the truth doesn't come out loudly, it slips quietly, unexpectedly, because where we heard this today, it was not expected, actually. We did not expect to hear this from them. Anyway, a second docket was mentioned, a whole investigation that someone said must be abandoned. It must be abandoned because abandoned someone. Now, let's slow this down a bit, okay? Because what just happened? Okay, so the evidence leader says he communicated with Umakubo, Warrant Officer Makubo, which he was referred to by Mary DeHaas. I don't know, get the details of it all, what was the conversation and stuff, I don't know. But he mentions the Senzo Meyiwa in the situation. He says they worked with Officer Makubo. They were referred to Officer Makubo referred to them to an advocate that was working with Makubo. Now, I'm confused. There were two advocates that were working with Makubo. What is the name of that man? Nchiya, Johnny. But there is a prosecutor that was working with Umakubo, the one that things happened to him. And then there is Advocate Baloyi. There is Advocate Baloyi name. So this guy says a statement was prepared, and then they were warned to stay away, don't proceed. And not pause, not delay, stopped. Okay. Now, the issue of the second docket, this is where it gets dangerous. In the Senzo Meyiwa murder case, we already know there are multiple investigations, multiple theories, multiple suspects over the years, but now we hear about a completely separate docket. Ne? I guess that's case 375, ne? I don't know. That never saw the light of day. And here's the question nobody is asking loud enough. What was inside that docket? What was inside? Now let's focus on the most chilling part of it all. Kutwa mentioned the Senzo Meyiwa case and that docket, that second docket. Your name is F. Leave that thing. Don't touch it. Your life is on the line. That is not legal language. That's not procedure. That's pressure. If any criminal investigation, in any criminal investigation, you follow evidence, you don't abandon it unless it leads somewhere dangerous. It implicates the wrong people or someone higher up says stop. Those are the only reasons. Now, he also goes in deeper and says, according to Makubo, the officers were summoned in Cape Town, Officer Joyce Buthelezi Makubo and whoever else, by top government officials because the investigation was not producing results. Hence, now Makubo became part of it. And the thing about that, the case was so serious, it reached the level of ministerial intervention. But then a line of investigation is shut down. This of the second docket. That's the contradiction that us South Africans do not understand when it comes to all of this. As soon as this line of evidence started opening up, then was it Nkabinde? I think that was Nkabinde. He asked, "How did we get to to the Senzo Meyiwa matter. And this guy is like, yeah, we got here because, and then, sorry, Ngabinde asked, how did we get into that situation? And then Uti Lona, when he responds, no, we got here because I'm trying to explain when it comes to Makubo. She's like, no, where is his statement? Is he coming or not? This one is like, no, I'm not calling him. Because I guess Ngabinde was like, relevance, please stay on topic. How does this one relate to anything that we are dealing with now? Because all I want to know is Makubo coming or not? Do you understand? Is Makubo coming or not? Now, that's not random. That's containment right there, Gesana. Because once this goes further, it doesn't just question that case, it questions the entire investigation. Now, we were left with few things now. The missing witness, which is Makubo, who is no longer coming. And then the final blow, Officer Makubo will not be coming to testify in Ngabinde Commission. Let that sink in. The one person who could have explained the second docket in the Senzo Meyiwa case, the warning, the advocate that spoke to him, and the shutdown, and the advocate that Makubo was working with, and the advocate that spoke to the evidence leader. Now, if they are not coming to the commission, we are missing out on some serious juicy details there. And that's not a gap, that's a hole in the story. Something is going on there, and it's bigger than we anticipated. And this is no longer just about who killed Senzo. Now the question is, what investigations were stopped before they could reach the truth? What's going on there? Because if the docket was dropped or shut down, then the truth might not be missing. It might have been pushed aside. And to us, people that are watching a case, that changes everything, because now we are left wondering a lot of things. And the other thing that someone else said earlier is, Uguti, Ayman, Commissioner, why is Justice Ngabinde shutting down this issue of Senzo Meyiwa case? Whereas when they spoke about Kwazi Ndlovu's case, she did not shut it down. What is the difference? What is the difference now between those two things? So, kuningi guys, there's a lot of things that are happening at once, and we are sitting there here wondering, when's the Gadone South Africa? What's going on? Those are the breaking news today, because we were like, sorry. We were like, kwaze kwanzima ekantrini yethu. That is all we are saying, Gesana. So now we get to understand that there is a second docket. We know what is 375, but we are still interested in knowing what is in 375 docket. What's going on there? Why it's not seeing the day in its day in court? Why? Who is behind this? And may the Almighty God never give up on this situation, because we really want to know what's going on here. We really do want to know what's going on here. It's quite interesting and intriguing that we are feeling some type of way. We are feeling like, do you understand? So, kuningi nje, guys, kuningi. What are your thoughts when it comes to all of this? Because I was left like, did that just happen? Now, again, it was shut down wherever the 375 docket. Now it's still getting shut down, and now Makubo is not coming, and now we are still left with more questions than answers, because we really want to know what is going on here. We really want to know as South Africans what is really going on here. Why is it happening the way it's happening? Who is ordering these people around? Who is this big shot that is behind all of this situation when it comes to the Senzo Meyiwa matter? Hi, Sana. Anyway, don't forget to like, to share, to comment, and most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end, and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you'll be supporting this channel financially and in numbers. And don't be shy with them. Super thanks, guys. They help a lot to grow the channel. Thank you so much. Do enjoy your day. Okay? Bye-bye.